When I look back now, I see so many years of my life that I wasted on absolutely nothing. And I realize, throw the word perfection out of your mind. Honestly, Michael Jackson inspired me a lot. We keep waiting for the perfect moment to start. You know what? The only thing standing between your dream life and your current life is action. If I could give my younger self one piece of advice, it would always be this. Don't waste your precious and limited time. Instead, turn it into an investment in yourself. When I look back now, I see so many years of my life that I wasted on absolutely nothing. And I realize that I could have spent that time doing something meaningful if I had just started instead of waiting for the perfect moment. By the way, this is a huge problem. We keep waiting for the perfect moment to start, to do everything perfectly. But in the end, years of our lives pass by. That's why the most important thing is simply to take action, even if you're afraid to begin, even if you don't know what your path will look like, and even if it's far from perfect. Throw the word perfection out of your mind. For example, I always wanted to do journaling, scripting, manifestation, and affirmations. I would never have started if I believed I had to write with perfect handwriting, decorate every page, and always have perfectly clear thoughts. Honestly, Michael Jackson inspired me a lot when I saw his affirmations. He simply wrote what he wanted on a plain piece of paper with ordinary handwriting. If you'd like, I can make a separate video about Michael. That's exactly what I started doing too. Not perfectly. I simply wrote down what I wanted, all of my thoughts and everything else, even with handwriting that was worse than usual. The most important thing is to start, and the path will open itself to you. Throw away the idea that you have to do a million things. Focus on one thing, the most important one. Have a million things in your mind that you think you need to do, and at the same time you believe they all have to be done perfectly. You either choose the easiest task or you don't start anything at all. Because there are so many things in your head, you don't even know where to begin, so you end up doing nothing. Starting one task. Then another task would come into my mind. I became mentally exhausted just trying to where to start. My energy was spent on thinking instead of doing. I also believed I had to finish everything in one day, so it felt impossible, and in the end I procrastinated and did nothing. Just imagine trying to become disciplined and take action while having millions of tasks in your head. So what did I do instead? First of all, I always write down my weekly goals. These can be different goals for different areas of my life. Some goals I complete every day, while others don't have to be done daily, but I must complete them by the end of the week. I started gradually, and now I can clearly see my progress. When I look at my very first weekly plan and compare it to the ones I write now, I see a huge difference. Another thing that writing goals helped me with was understanding myself better. For example, when I keep setting the same goal but never complete it, I sit down and ask myself, why am I not doing this? Do I simply not want to start because it feels overwhelming? What should I do to make it achievable? That's how I learned what kind of goals I should set for myself to complete them. It helped me understand myself much better and discover which methods work for me personally. And I want to say that we are all different. If one method helps me achieve my goals but doesn't help you, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It may simply mean that another method will work better for you. So try different methods, but you're also welcome to try the one that helped me. The second thing that helped me was overcoming my addiction to social media. I remember scrolling and scrolling without being able to stop even for a minute. This is a problem that many people have today. The reason was that I had become so used to meaningless videos that my brain would simply switch off, and it became difficult to stop watching them. So I set a time limit on all my social media apps except YouTube. Of course, I still use social media, but now I have a time limit and I control myself. Thankfully, I always stick to that goal. And here's one more piece of advice. Train your algorithm to show you videos that inspire you, motivate you, and reflect the kind of life you want to live. Just imagine how much good could come into your future if you started today. It's very easy to lie in bed all day, do nothing, and endlessly scroll through social media, but that won't give you anything. We can have ambitious goals and dreams, but without action, it's impossible to achieve them. The most important thing is to keep working no matter what people think, no matter who doesn't believe in you, and no matter what you're going through right now. No matter how scared you are to begin, just start. Turn your greatest pain and your deepest hurt into motivation. Alchemize it. The people who say something is impossible may be right for themselves, but not for you. Remember that behind every impossible achievement stands a dreamer with impossible dreams. Be grateful that you have the opportunity to work on yourself. Don't take that blessing for granted. Make sure you take some time for yourself today. Thanks for watching. Love you all.